So, this is a video I never thought I'd be recording, or I ever thought I'd be making at all. Today, oh shit. Today, we have Magic the Gathering Spider-Man cards. Miles Morales version. So, Miles Morales is the legendary creature of this set, and it includes 6 playable booster packs. Got 3 here, 3 there. We got 44 land cards, I assume, which are under here. And then the special promo card being Miles. So, I assume this is supposed to be, since it's a kit, it's supposed to be a full deck. But let's open this sucker up and we'll find out. Bro, I'm opening up this box and there's stickers on the side. Because it's void. So they can't just sell it anymore. You can't resell it. I mean, good on Costco. Yeah, so I was correct. There's all your planes. You get some cool planes and I think a bunch of like basic planes. You got your 14 packs and then your promo card. So we have 1, 2, 3 sets of planes cards. We got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Spider-Man, the Miles Morales legendary creature card, which has some pretty neat art, all things considered. Ignore that in the background. But it's got some neat art, all things considered. And I mean, it's awesome. I don't know why they're trashing on the Spider-Man cards, but it's some great art. It's definitely better in person without my light, but ooh, 4 mana random and 4 freaking life. I don't know. I don't remember the green. I remember swamp, plains, and that is it. I don't know. Maybe I'll bring this to an actual match, because if you don't know, I have 2 different commander sets in the back because I am a nerd for a lot of these card games. I've got a set of Yu-Gi-Oh! I got Pokemon cards for days. I got Bakugan. I got Beyblade. I got so many Beyblades. But anyways, let's get to the pack. Okay, so let's just double check. I assume these are all plains and like life, grass, the forest, I assume. So find out. Let me just stab that. Yeah, we got plains, we got islands, we got a swamp, we got mountain. Oh, so it was forest. Okay. So we get 5 of the like fancy spider web looking ones, which are really neat. Like, let's see which one is like the best looking one. I guess let's just show the planes, because this is gonna be one of the more prominent cards. Yeah, look at that. It's so neat looking. But yeah, let's move on to the packs. Okay, so upon further inspection of the lands cards, each like different place. Let's give you an example of the islands. Look at that. Look at that. Look, it's Spider-Man. It's the Brooklyn Bridge. That's awesome. It's an alleyway. Freaking awesome. If you look at that, Spider-Man's right there in the little cliff of like the building forest. It's freaking neat. He's swinging through a super vegetative place. He's just swinging through like a regular neighborhood. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Alright, on to the Spider-Man cards. I don't know how you open up these cards.
It's a wonderful day for pie. You can...
Let's start with the front. So we got a token creature spider with reach. Spiders are truly a marvel. Okay, that's pretty neat. Ooh, what's this? It's got a back. Treasure. It's sacrifice this token. Add 1 mana of any color. That's pretty good, actually. And it's got some neat art. So if you don't like Spider-Man, it's just got some cool art. You can even ignore that it's got a spider on the front. That's just really neat. Because, yeah. Now look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful art. Man, this set really is good. Okay, so if that's supposed to be on the back, then let's next opening will be from the front, which is starting off with Electro's Bolt. Sorcery. Electro's Bolt deals 4 damage to target creature. Mayhem. Okay, it's pretty neat. Spider Rex. Daring Dino. Trample and Reach. Okay. It's another legendary creature, but it's pretty beefy. 6/6. Dang. Got a Common Crook. Human Rogue. Okay. When this creature dies, create a treasure token. Ooh, so that's where I think this comes in? Maybe I'd actually have to play a full game to figure out what I'm doing with these cards. Common Crook, we got the Selfless Policeman. This creature enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. Ooh, when this creature leaves the battlefield, put its +1/+1 counter on the creature you control. That's pretty useful for, like, setting up. Like, you could totally set up your, like, the Dino. You could set up your Dino. Unstable Experiment. Target creature costs them, yada yada. If you want to read these cards, you can. Here you go. You can also just look these up, because all the names are right there. But, yeah. Oscorp Research Team. It's a full... Dang! No, I don't remember which it is. I think that's defense and that's attack. If so, I think I'm correct. But goddamn, for a cost that's double nearly of the summoning, you can draw 2 cards. It's pretty simple. But I mean, if you need to block, it's a good card for that. Mechanical Mobster. Who is this? Who the heck is this based off? Creature, artifact, human, robot. When this creature enters, exile up to control target. I don't know. It's pretty neat, though. Spectacular Tactics. Choose 1. +1/+1 counter on target creature. So this is an instant. Put a +1/+1 counter on creature target you control. It gains hexproof until your turn, or destroy target creature with powers 4 grid. That's evil. That's pretty good, all things considered, because that could just destroy anything. Like, say you're against something that's really been annoying you, boom, it's just gone. I mean, what's the cost? Yeah, it costs nothing to use this instant. Like, yeah. It could just give you, like, an instant one. Okay. Tombstone Career Criminal. When Tombstone enters, return target creature's villain card from your graveyard. Let me restart. When Tombstone enters, return target villain card from your graveyard to your hand. Villain spells you cast cost 1 less mana to cast. That's Tombstone. He seems to be like a super simple character. He's very useful if you've got villain cards. I assume no one's going to be playing villain cards because no one really wants to play the Spider-Man cards, which is weird. We got Hobgoblin, the Mantled Marauder. Flying in haste, and whenever you discard a card, Hobgoblin gives you +2/+0 till the end of your turn. That's pretty good if your opponent ever makes you discard anything from your hand at all, or if you ever get like an ability to just discard hit cards, because then this guy could probably just wipe teams. Web shooters, equipment. They get a +1/+1 and reach whenever the creature attacks. Tap target creature on opponent controls. Okay, equip 2 for 2 mana, attached to any creature control, equipped only as a sorcery. Ooh! It's a nice looking card. It's pretty nice. It's a Byronic Carapace. Oh, it's kind of like... Oh, okay. I think I know what this is. When this equipment enters, attach it to a target creature you control. They get a +2/+2, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card for each modified creature you control. Okay, and it's equipped +2. So, not only does it cost a hefty amount, you gotta do an extra 2 if you want it equipped. But, I mean, if it's worth it for a +2/+2, and then you can draw whenever you do damage. Ooh. We got another Brooklyn. We got another one of him. That's neat. And I think, let me check. Yeah, this is a different one. So, at least in this pack you can get another Spider-Man that's a different. So we got Web Sling for 2 mana and a forest. You may cast a spell for and you return the tapped creature you control to the owner's hand. Ooh, that's cool. When Spider-Man enters, search your library for a basic land card. Okay, that's actually really neat. I don't think, does this one do the same? No, the other one does. Well, it's also different here, different damage and different defense. This one lets you put in more land. The other one is a +1/+1 for either when he enters and or attacks. For, I think that gives it to any creature that's under your control. So you can theoretically have two different Spider-Man, two different things being the same character. That's awesome. Sinister Hideout. You got a land. The land enters tapped. Add a swamp or an island. For, I don't know what that motion does. And then 4, Surveil 1. Look at the top card of your library you may put into your graveyard. That's okay. It depends on like what's at the top, right? And that's the end of the first pack. So it's not that bad. If you get some really neat cards, they can definitely improve your deck. All right, on to pack 2. Let's open this bad boy up. Hopefully it's not a duplicate. Doesn't look like it, at least from what this shows, it's not a duplicate. It's a food item. So let's just take that, set that over there, faced up, because I already saw the food. So we got regular, we got the OG Peter Parker for 2 bait nothing whatever and 2 planes. His web sling, you may cast this spell for 1 planes if you in return tap the creature into your owner's hand. Very simple. Yeah. Cetron's Dinosaur. Zeggerton the Dinosaur Man. Menace. This creature cannot be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Huh. Dinosaur formula. 1 anything and 1 mountain. Discard this card until the end of turn. Target creatures you control get +3/+1, become a dinosaur in addition to its other types. I'm not sure exactly what dinosaur does, unless it gives you this, which would be very nice. But I don't know what dinosaur it does. So let's see. We got Whoosh. Instant kicker. You may pay an additional 1 and then an island as you cast a spell. Return the target non-land permitted to its owner's hand. If this spell is kicked, draw a card. Huh. Kapow. Fuck. Oh, dude, this art is so awesome. It's freaking mysterious. I love this art. This is beautiful. It's sorcery. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It fights target creature for an opponent's controls. Each deal damage equal to its power to the other. This hurts my brain. I don't... Yeah. Ooh. Venom. Evil Unleashed. Death Touch. Not sure what that does. Put it up on screen for what that does. But it is a 2 cost of any land and then a swamp. So additional like 2 swamp lands and another 2 random anything just to use the exile this card to your graveyard. Put a +1/+1 counter on your target creature. Again, is Death Touch until the end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. That's not the worst thing in the world. Give it to like a super squishy guy that you have to like use as defense. It'd be super good. Pumpkin Bomberate. So this is, I think that little thing there means it can either be used for a swamp or mountain. I don't know, but let's see. Sorcery. As an additional cost to pay this spell, discard a player card or pay 2 islands. Pumpkin Bombardier deals 3 damage to target creatures. So I could just get rid of like 3 super weak enemies, like the Spider-Bot here, which is an artifact creature. Spider-Bot Scout. Reach. When this target creature enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, then shuffle and pay that card on top. That's pretty neat. It's got very little damage. It's very squishy. This would be something you put like Death Touch if you're like on the rope and you just needed to kill something that's gonna just eradicate your team. But it's a 2/2 of any, so whatever, man. Spectacular Tactics. We got an instant choose one, put a +1. Okay, we've already seen this. It's just a different name. Silver Sable Mercenary Leader. It's a human mercenary hero. When Silver Sable enters, put that +1/+1 counter on a target creature. Sure. Whenever Silver Sable attacks target modified creature you control, gains a lifelink until the end of turn. That's not that bad. Flying Octopus. It's a flyer, obviously. I would assume it'd be flying. Whenever another villain you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on the creature. This ability triggers only once each turn. So if they ignore this, you could literally just stack and stack and stack and just get like an 11/11 beast and just destroy everything because it's got flying. Ooh, freaking Craven. Craven, Proud Predator, legendary creature, human villain, warrior, vigilance, top of the food chain. Craven's power is equal to the greatest mana value among permanents you control. So I assume that means that down there gets stronger the more permanents you control. So he's very weak, but he could be extremely powerful. He's got a 3 island cost, so all things considered, you could definitely use it, although I assume nobody will because people are idiot. What? Okay. So, it's the Lady Octopus Inspired Inventor. Whenever you draw your first or second card each turn, put in whatever that word means. Counter onto Lady Octopus, and then we got I think that like returns the hand. I assume that's what that means. You may cast an artifact spell from your hand which mana values less than or equal to the number of Inquisitive and counters on Lady Octopus without paying its mana cost. So all things considered, it's weak, does no damage, but it can block. But that's the ability, that's what gives it value, I assume. Alright, we got pictures of Spoder Man. It's an artifact. When the artifact enters, you look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 creature cards from among them and put them on your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay, and then sacrifice this artifact, create a treasure token. Okay, that's pretty neat. And then we got a university campus, another land. This land enters tapped. It's either a plains or an island. It's very much similar to the last one because, well, it's a land. But yeah, that's all we got for that. Let's take a look at the token, which is food. Sacrifice this token, you gain 3 life. It's pretty neat. What's on the back? Robot. Artifact token creature, robot. Flying. Another. So it's just fucking. So you wouldn't use this for the robot side. You'd use this for the food side because it's 3 health just right off the bat. 4/2. So if you need a quick heal up, that's pretty much it right there. Alright. Do I just open like 2 packs at a time? Because we got 4 packs left, and I don't think my storage on this phone will like allow me. So we'll just open up these 2 and we'll just quickly go through them. And if you want to look them up, you can read the names and look them up yourself if you're into Magic and you want to know what's in them. So I'll quickly open these and I'll show you what we got. Okay, let's quickly go over the tokens because we got 2 new ones. Although the symbols on the back, they aren't any different. So we got the Illusionary Villain, a token creature, Illusionary Villain. Hey Mysterio, it's just a basic card. It's just neat art. It's a 3/3, very simple, very mindful. On the back, it's just a spider, so you get 2 different creatures. One's a bit better. It's really your preference, but we already got a spider in the other one, so. Human Citizen, token creature, Human Citizen. It's useless. And then on the back, I believe, it's a... So you'd rather use it for the treasure that's on the back. So, yeah, the back sides we already got. The front sides are new. I love this Mysterio art, though. So, yeah. Alright, on to the, in fact, stack of, I think, like 24 cards. So let's go through these real quick. We got Wild Pack, got the Wild Pack squad. Whoosh. Angry Rabble. Okay. Craven's Cats. Venom. Spider-Man Festation. Hot Dog Cart. News Helicopter. Here's Hangout. Robotics Mastery. Spider-Man Noir. Shoot. I love this art, actually. Like, that's beautiful. I love all the Spider-Man cards. Electro Assaulting Battery. We got Spectacular Tactics. We got a Planes. One of the really neat planes. We got Starling Aerial Ally. Doc Ock's Henchman. Steel Wrecking Ball. Holy crap. Grow Extra. Oh. Grow Extra Arms. Ugh. I mean, it's a 4+4+4 on each side, so it's not the worst. Risky Research. Venomized Cat. Great. Skyward Spider. Variant Cityscape. Nice land. Wrath. Vicious Vigilante. We got Damage Control Crew. Great. Scorpion. Oh, Scorpion looks sweet. Rocket Powered Goblin Glider. Craven the Hunter. We got another Craven, which does trample instead. And we got a Forest. Alright. I think that went a bit faster. It saves me a bit of like time on and space on this phone because this phone's ancient. But I'll open up these 2 packs. I'll show you what we got. And then, yeah, you can determine in the description if this would be a good deck to use based on what I just showed you. So, yeah, let's get to the last 2 packs. Alright, as you can see, we got our tokens. We got Spider with Treasure. We got Human Citizen with the same treasure. So, we got dupes of that. I mean, it's not too bad to have these 2 dupes. It's pretty nice. But anyways, onto the 24. We got City Pigeon. We got Beetle, I assume. We got move that. That's the card case for now. Oh, shit. Okay, well, whatever. We got Shock. We got a dupe Spider-Man card. We got Inner Demons Gangster. Daily Bugle Reporters. Got a Skyward Spider. We got a Lurking Lizards. I assume this is like the Lizard's Henchman or something. Hobgoblin. So these are mostly dupes. But I mean, it's supposed to make a full deck, which is the point. So I'm not surprised. We got some dupes. We got Miles Rampage. Yo. Hold up. That's actually beautiful. It's got a backside. So we got a Miles Morales. I assume this is like a rare full art or something. It's Miles Morales in his city uniform, or you get his Ultimate Spider-Man. This is awesome looking though. The Ultimate Spider-Man full art. I think that's, what is that? It could be like another Spider-Man or something. These are easily another Spider-Man. We got Miles Morales, our ultimate hero. Let me angle the camera a bit better. Our Ultimate Spider-Man, which is very expensive, but this is only 1.5 creatures. Hold on. Oh, that's so you can. I assume this is so you can change. But shit. But this is awesome. Got Camouflage. That's beautiful though. Beautiful art. By who? It's by Jim Schilling and J. Devi Ramos. So if I flip it over, I assume they work together on this, but these are awesome. This is awesome. I love this. But oh, this would be such a cool deck to bring into like an official tournament. So we got Mob Walkout. Got a Reflective Island. We got Steel Wrecking Ball. Grow Extra Arms. Risky Research. We got the Whip. We got the Whip. Got amazing aerobatic. We got a Gwen Stacy card. Okay, I like that. Choose one or the both counters. Counter. Yo, it's a counter spell. Or you can tap one or two target creatures. So basically, this could either you counter because you need to counter, or you just say, hey, I'm going to get these guys, and I'm just going to tap them. We got Spectacular Tactics, Pumpkin Bombard, got Scout the City. It's pretty nice. I think it's Hobgoblin or just the regular Goblin. I think it's red. Got Sudden Strike, Sandman's Quicksand. That's pretty cool. It's terrifying there. It's terrifying. But it's really cool. Got Web Warriors. We got Spider Pig. We got Iron Fist looking, unless it's Indian. We got Gwen. We got, I think, regular Parker. And then I think that's Silk. And I think we got Electro. We got Cheering Crowd. Okay. At the beginning of each player's first main phase, the player may put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. If they do, they add, I don't know, for each counter to put on it. Cool. Got a non-reflective island. And we got City Pigeon. So, I think the only bad part about this would be the tokens. Honestly, getting dupes. I mean, these dupes here are pretty good, but these dupes are really not very good. This is bad. This is just useless because it's a human citizen, but putting that all together, you get one great, decent-ish deck. Oh, can I fit that in there without destroying the card? Beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to need to get an actual card case. But yeah, that is the Spider-Man Miles Morales, the Web Slinger set. So, all things considered, that was pretty cool looking. I mean, you get a full commander deck. Like, look how many cards there are in here. You get a bunch of islands. You get a sweet promo. And honestly, that full art was, like, super sick. So, I think I'll have to get at least a case, like a black case or something. A black and red case would be sweet. And then get Spider-Man sleeves would be extra sweet. Make sure they're not reflected so I can take them into like a legal tournament. But yeah, that was my first and most likely only card opening, unless I find like an Aang or any of the other build instant quick kick doesn't give you instant sets, because well, that was $30 for the whole deck. I think my first commander deck was like 20, maybe 15, but it was like a super simple island deck. But yeah, that was sweet. Let me know if you enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll see you later.
I live with roaches, about 10 of them. We now close friends, couldn't get rid of them. Let me see your feet, I'ma tickle them. I'm eating red meat, sprinkled with cinnamon.